back to Be a Better Driver. In the last episode, we learned the art of Forza Horizon 4 reverse drifting. Today, though, we are jumping back into the sim racing stuff to learn throttle control and driving with no ABS. That might sound pretty easy, but we're doing it in this thing, the 2022 Formula 1 car. They have nearly 1,000 horsepower, they are rear-wheel drive, and unbelievably slippery. Driving with no traction control and no ABS in the 2022 Formula 1 car is going to be our hardest challenge yet. So sit back and relax, this is gonna be a cool one. Real quick though, before we do jump into today's video, if you do want to support the channel, we just dropped these in the AR12 store. These are the brand new AR12 keychain. These ship anywhere in the world completely for free, so if you do want to support the channel, click the link in my description. Thank you guys so much for all of the support already. Let's jump into the 2022 Formula 1 car. Oh man, it feels good to be back in Assetto Corsa. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, the 2022 Formula 1 car is this. 2022 Formula 1 cars are the year where they're completely redesigning the Formula 1 cars, except for their engines. They're actually running the same engines they're using currently. This one has nearly 1,000 horsepower. However, unfortunately for me, the 2022 Formula 1 cars actually have significantly less downforce than the older ones, so I've got my work cut out for me today. Anyways, like I was saying though, mission number one, I want to learn how to actually drive this thing, learn a little bit of throttle control, learn a little bit of ABS, and we're gonna do it over at Spa. So welcome to the 2022 Formula 1 car. This one is a Ferrari. Oh, mama. Oh my God, I nearly pulled a Spinala already. It's a good thing we're rocking Ferrari. I am gonna be here for literal hours though. Not only am I learning to drive with no traction and no ABS, but I'm also learning how to drive the Formula 1 car that has significantly less downforce than all of the other Formula 1 cars that I've ever driven. Made it up Eau Rouge pretty nicely. Actually, that was Radillon, but gloss over that. Can we get through here flat with the new Formula? Spinala! Oh, held that one grip. Good thing last episode was reverse drifting. I've actually got two big problems for driving with no ABS in video games. I have only ever driven one car that hasn't had ABS, and that's this thing built by RoboRace. Ever since I think like 2010, every car in the US and Europe has actually had to have ABS as standard, and a lot of cars actually had it earlier than that. So the chances are, unless you're driving old stuff from back in the day, you've probably only driven cars with ABS before. And that's actually my problem. I've got like zero experience driving real life cars that didn't have ABS before, so I'm starting on like level 0. However, that time I did drive a car in real life that didn't have ABS, you can feel it way better in real life, not only through the pedals, but through the tires themselves. And unfortunately, I've never been able to experience the same thing in a video game or with any wheels that I've used. Traction control, on the other hand, I do have a lot of experience driving without that. Just kind of the nature of living in Canada, let's just say every now and again, driving through parking lots with a bunch of snow on them, for some reason my traction control turns off and this happens. I've basically got to take these two things though. Reverse drift. Nailed it! I bottled it. I was so close. If one of my main problems for today, though, is gonna be adjusting all of my braking points, why am I wasting my time driving around Spa when I could hit up the circuit that we're gonna be racing around? Why don't we just go jump into our race right away? So we're gonna set up a race. Let's do it with 19 other people. We will make it legit Formula 1. And then we're gonna head off to my favorite Formula 1 circuit. That being my hometown Grand Prix, the Montreal Formula 1 circuit. Let's go. So we can rev it up right off the start. And it's lights out and away we go. Whoa! All right, that whole traction control thing. Yeah. Okay, I know we're a Ferrari and all, but if we could not do the whole like Spinala thing before we even start this race, that would be great. Anyways, let's go. I've really got to watch out for my throttle. Really got to watch out. Watch out for my braking. As you can tell. For those of you who don't know, though, the Montreal Formula 1 circuit is probably my best circuit to drive around in the entire world. I have legitimately done probably tens of thousands of laps on this circuit. I've driven around it in real life plenty of times. So if I'm gonna do well in a race, this is gonna be the place for me to do it. I already know a bunch of my braking points. I've just kind of got to adjust them for this car. I just really do not want to spin this car out around this circuit. Come on, Ferrari. No more Spinala. Heavy, heavy, heavy on the brakes into the wall of okay, bud. That's a dive bomb and a half. I didn't know I was racing against Danny Rick. Basically, though, my thought process is if I can learn how to drive a Formula 1 car with no traction control and with no ABS, like, what other car am I gonna struggle with? None, right? Why would I bother learning the bottom of the ladder when I can just jump straight? All right, Ferrari does Ferrari. Okay, we'll restart again. Look around the out. This is literally impossible. Oh, you dickhead. Ah, come on. So based off of that, what I'm about to do is go here and I'm going to turn my ABS on. Thank you very much. We're going to give that another go now. So let's try this. I've got my ABS turned back on. I will have absolute confidence in this car's ability to slow down for the corners. I'm still gonna need to worry about my throttle control, but I can now press the brakes happily and not poo myself going into every corner. I think, honestly, I was just asking a little bit too much of myself previously. This is something that takes hundreds of hours, sometimes even years to master. I'm not gonna be able to do it realistically in one episode, so I think that's going to be something we're still going to focus on, but slowly over time. Let's see, though. I want to be able to do my 3 laps. I want to make it to the finish line without pulling a Spinala. This thing honestly feels so weird to be driving with ABS. I feel like I shouldn't be pressing the brake pedal 100%. I've now got to get my speed and my confidence back up. It is messing with my head so much. There we go. Can we really go for an overtake? Round the outside. We literally bang wheels. I didn't expect that big a crash there, bud. Okay, so the leader's already onto the final lap of this mini Grand Prix. Can we get a couple of extra positions in? As it turns out, yes. Yes, we can. I cannot believe it. I am actually learning how to drive this car, how aggressive I can be on the brakes, how much throttle I can use out of the corners. You see what I mean? That's so sick. I mean, I came 15th place, but that's like the best 15th place ever. Let's go. Thank you, Mattia. Anyways, though, with challenge number 2 officially completed, we can go off to the third and final one, We're bringing it back, the Goodwood Hill Climb. In the past, the Goodwood Hill Climb has been dominated by the old Formula 1 cars, the old Le Mans cars, and the old Pikes Peak cars. I am wondering how fast this thing can do. The best time ever on the Goodwood Hill Climb is a 39 something or rather. I am not going to achieve that. I would imagine I'm probably going to be around more the 48, 47 second mark, which would still be a good time. And in 3, 2, 1, away we go for the Goodwood Hill Climb. This is going to take me a couple of attempts to learn my braking points. Oh, I forgot how bumpy the Goodwood Hill Climb is. Get it through there. I'm trying to not press the brakes. I'm trying to just like kind of float my way through the corners nice and gently. No way. No way are we actually gonna get out my first attempt. Come on, heavy on the brakes. Watch out for this. I'm trying to take it slow and steady. Wins the race. Through the right-hander. Only one more to go. Big lift there. Don't send it into a hay bale on the final corner. No way. No way. Oh, are you kidding me, though? I managed a 42.7 on my first attempt. There are so many factors about this run that I need to take into consideration, from my launch into the first corner, trying not to spin it out, a little bit of a lift. You can definitely tell that I'm pushing harder on this run, that's for sure. Braking heavily. Oh my God. Okay, I've really got to watch out for my gear changes as well. Opening up the Formula 1 car a lot more. Can I get through this final corner flat? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay. That's a 39 point. Wait, is that the fastest ever? Wait. The record set by the VW IDR is a 39.9. Let's go. New world record. Okay, well, I can go even faster than that. That's a very good start. Come on. Come on. That is an amazingly clean start. No way. Don't spin it. Oh, that's slow. That's slow. That's slow. Gears. No. Oh, that is as fast as I'm gonna go. A 38.3. Oh, man, that's sick. I know it may not look like it, but I've actually been driving this thing for over 2 hours now. It blows me away the amount of progress that we're able to make in such a short time for something that's fairly complex. With that, though, that is Be a Better Driver, Episode 3. We have learned the art of throttle control. Subscribe if you guys enjoyed this. Episode 4 is coming soon, and I've got something super special that you're not gonna want to miss. I'll see you guys then. Bye!